Hi everybody, it's Brian here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's episode, I'm going to be answering a question that was posed to me by one of my followers on YouTube with respect to getting keywords from other sources outside of Redbubble and the various Redbubble tools that happen to be out there on the internet at present. So it's a really interesting episode, one I think you're going to enjoy. It's not going to be very long, but very informative. So with that said, stay tuned. Now, before we continue with today's episode, the fact that you're here gives me indication that you're interested in all things pertaining to print on demand. And for that, welcome, you found the right channel. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click that bell notification icon so that you'll be informed each and every time that I upload a new episode to my channel. I upload episodes every Wednesday and Saturday, and my goal is to help you take your Redbubble shop to greater heights and achieve more sales. So that said, let's hop over to my computer and get started with today's episode. Okay, so welcome back to my computer screen, and as you can see here, I've got my first website that I'm going to be discussing, and it's a website called Shutterstock.com. Again, I'm not affiliated with any of these stock photography websites. I'm just bringing them to your attention because they are tools that I use when I'm creating my own designs and want to come up with effective keywords that obviously will help me to get my designs out to customers on Redbubble, TeePublic, or any of the other platforms that I use. Some might ask, well, why are you using a stock photography website for your keywords when you can easily use Redbubble or simply to use any of the other keyword generating tools that are online? And you know, in truth, I do use them, but sometimes I tend to find that these particular tools tend to be very repetitive in terms of the keywords that they're providing. So basically, I go to these stock photography websites just to give me another avenue, another tool in my arsenal to come up with keywords that perhaps maybe I wouldn't have considered, or maybe that haven't been included on these other platforms like Redbubble and these other keyword generating tools that are out there. Again, it's just another tool that I use, and I find that it's helpful, and obviously it's something that I wanted to share with you so that perhaps maybe you can use them too in order to help with your keyword and maybe perhaps your description and your titling of your designs too as well. And again, it's not really difficult to do, so let's just take a look at how to go about doing it, and perhaps maybe this is something which will be able to help you too as well. So at the time of publishing this particular episode, we're towards the tail end of September, and before too long we'll be hearing all about Thanksgiving that will be happening both in Canada and in the United States. So let's tackle Thanksgiving as a possible niche that we can use on Shutterstock. Alright, so we're just going to go into the search area here, and I'm just going to type in Thanksgiving. And as you can see here, Shutterstock is already giving us a list of potential keywords that we could consider to use and maybe to click on to see other photos that might also lead us yet to even more keywords. So let's say we're going to choose Thanksgiving dinner. And as we wait for it to come up, we're presented with a number of lovely photos that Shutterstock is very well renowned for. And as you can see here at the top, we already have some keywords that we could actually consider to search for that are obviously related to these particular photos that we see here. All right, now if I wanted to just click on this first one here, family meat meal, delicious baked homemade, let's click on that. We're obviously going to see the picture, and if we scroll down, we're presented with related keywords pertaining to this particular photo. And again, here you have a number of keywords that you could actually consider using for your particular designs that you're going to be uploading on Redbubble, TeePublic, or what have you. Now, again, you might find a number of these keywords on Redbubble itself, but every now and then, from personal experience, I've come across a keyword that I wouldn't have considered when I was coming up with my own keyword list, and it wouldn't be a keyword that I would have found on Redbubble or any of the other print-on-demand keyword generating tools. I can't explain why, it just has happened, so I tend to go to these particular websites in order to see if there's anything that hasn't been considered before. And again, it's just simply a question of doing that. If you don't like the keywords over there and you want to continue digging in deeper, well, you can just go back and choose another photo and scroll down. Now, in this particular title of the photo, we have roasted turkey garnished with cranberries on a rustic style table decorated with, And then you've got a number of keywords which are obviously related to the photo. Again, some of these words in the title, in the description, could actually generate some ideas for keywords for you to use in your designs. And again, down at the bottom, we've got the related keywords which you can actually go through and see if there's anything which could be pertinent for your own design. Now, in addition to Shutterstock, there are a number of other stock photography websites out there. You can use Shutterstock. If you would like to use another one and maybe just to gain another tool, there is another website called bigstockphoto.com, which I also tend to use as well. And very similar to Shutterstock, all you need to do is click on the search field area, key in a keyword that you want to use, and see what comes up. So let's try turkey dinner. We're going to click enter, wait for it to come up. And then it's just a question of going through the photos and the designs and seeing what obviously grabs your attention and click on it to see what kind of keywords might be attached to the particular photo or design. Now we've got here one called Happy Thanksgiving, and just by hovering on it, we get a pop-up over here. It says Happy Thanksgiving Day background vector, Thanksgiving vector background, Thanksgiving Day celebration. So let's click on it and see what comes up. Okay, and again, you've got your related keywords which are found at the bottom. And the good thing about this particular website, as is the case with Shutterstock, all of these related keywords are clickable. So you could actually click on one of them. So let's say we're going to right click on celebration, choose open link in a new tab so that we don't lose this particular page. And we're going to go to that page and we can find other photos pertaining to the word celebration, which we could delve deeper into. Now, as you can see, most of these are pertaining to the 4th of July, so they have nothing to do with Thanksgiving, but there might be something that you're designing for, a particular niche, that when you are looking at these particular stock photography websites and you click on a particular related keyword, it might open the door to other keywords that you wouldn't have considered or wouldn't have even have come to mind. So again, it's really simple to do. It's not that time consuming. You can use both websites. You can use just one, or you can actually find a totally different stock photography website and search for that too as well.
The idea here is to try and find keywords that customers would key in order to try and find your designs. And the more tools that you have out at your disposal, the greater the likelihood is that you're going to be able to come up with a real great batch of keywords. Remember, keeping them to around 14 to 17 keywords that maybe you could even actually combine together to make a long-tailed keyword phrase that customers could key in to help bring your design higher in Redbubble Search and obviously get your design out in the eyes of these potential customers so that hopefully they will like your design and actually click on it and make the purchase. So again, it's really not that difficult to do. Very simple. You saw me do it on 2 different stock photography websites. Again, I'll leave the links to the websites in the description below. And I hope that you'll be able to use these tools and they will be able to help provide you with more value in terms of designing and uploading to Redbubble and indeed any other print-on-demand website to help you gain more sales, particularly as we approach the start of the 4th quarter. But for today, that's all I've got. And as always, be safe, be creative, be well. Bye for now.